Orangutans. These highly developed primates come from Indonesia and Malaysia. They are so much like humans that their name actually means person of the forest in Malay. They can even communicate through language. And at the National Zoo in Washington, D.C., 2 orangutans named Inda and Azy are showing the world just how well they can do it. Rob Shoemaker is the coordinator of the Orangutan Language project.
We are really adding to what we understand about orangutan mental ability. I also think that we're doing something very, very good for these individual orangutans.
Shoemaker believes that orangutans and other apes in captivity need a stimulating physical and mental environment. The zoo allows its orangutans to move around freely and gives them choices on where to go. Even Shoemaker's language program is voluntary for them.
It gives the orangutans some choice and some agency about what they do day to day. And I think that's incredibly important for a species that has this much going on mentally. She's just naming the object. Good girl.
Shoemaker works daily with the orangutans in the program to develop their language skills. Today, he's working with Inda, a 20-year-old female orangutan. Inda is learning a vocabulary of symbols that she connects with objects such as bananas, apples, and cups. Every day, visitors watch as Shoemaker and Inda perform certain exercises on the computer to test what language she knows. But even apes have to wait for slow computers.
Oh, hold on. The computer's not responding quickly enough, but she's doing it correctly. Try again.
Inda can identify food and objects using symbols, as well as put symbols together to form simple sentences with a verb and an object. Basically, she can use the symbols to get her point across, which is the essential purpose of language.
Each one learns their own way. Each one has their own types of questions that they are better or worse at. And the big emphasis is they are individuals, and their progress is not the same as the other orangutans just because it's an orangutan.
For example, Inda's brother Azy is not as social as his sister. At first, Shoemaker thought that Azy was not as intelligent, but that's not true at all. In fact, Azy is very intelligent. He just isn't always as interested in communicating as his sister is. The Orangutan Language Project is part of an exhibit at the National Zoo called Think Tank. The exhibit explores the process of thinking and actually involves visitors to the zoo in the program.
What's really nice about Think Tank is that it brings a lot of the behind-the-scenes activities and research that involve animals right up front where it should be, where people are going to see it.
Zoo officials hope that exhibits like Think Tank will educate the public and increase conservation efforts. Orangutans could become extinct in the wild in the next 10 to 12 years.
Give people a chance to know more about what's going on mentally for orangutans. I know that that increases their regard for them.
Shoemaker personally developed the symbols for the orangutans' vocabulary, but he says that the project has really been successful because of Inda and Azy.
I think of this language project as really a team effort between me and Inda and Azy. And we all work together on this. This is not my project, it's our project. And I want them to voluntarily participate. When they do that, I know that they're doing it because they enjoy it and they like it and they want to be involved with it. And that's important.
It's easy to see that Shoemaker has been successful. The Orangutan Language team of Inda, Azy and Shoemaker certainly enjoy their work.